welcome to Medica Nova Wellness Studio. I'm Dr. Angelika Maria Koch with the educational videos about optimal health and the most innovative and holistic approach to your well-being. In today's video, let's explore how you can manage and heal baggy eyes and dark circles under your eyes with natural and effective therapeutic tools. While they typically don't cause any alarm, seeing dark circles under your eyes maybe make you feel or look older. And it's quite common as we age to see more puffiness under our eyes. We call them baggy eyes and even dark circles. In this video, I will share with you great tips on how to make you smile again. So enjoy this video. To stay updated with my ongoing videos, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, share and like it with your friends and families, and don't forget to click that bell as it notifies you every time I upload a new video. And thank you so much for your thumbs ups and your likes, as they do help the growth of my channel. Lastly, have a look at my website, medicanova.net, at the online academy, where you will find comprehensive, certified, university standard home study online courses in homeopathy for you, for your family, to your friends. Another course for homeopathy applied during pregnancy, birth, postnatal care, mental health, health and wellness coaching, if you ever wanted to know the ins and outs about coaching, as well as quantum healing, and so much more. If you want to have more guidelines about how to apply the homeopathic remedies, which I suggest in this video, or to schedule your appointment, contact me at health@medicanova.net. So, what are bags under the eyes? Let's go a little bit into the anatomy first. There are many causes, but in general, skin tissue around the eyes and the eyelids do weaken over time, and they sag, causing fluid to accumulate beneath the eyes, which creates this puffiness under the eyes, or this swollen appearance. Dark circles is a form of hyperpigmentation, a discoloration that affects the delicate skin under the eyes. They are often related to loss of skin volume, and sometimes, or in this day and age more so, related to stress, fatigue, exhaustion, lack of sleep. I mentioned the aging process, dehydration, genetics, and I will share a few other causes with you in this video. But these factors can all cause the under eye to appear a little purplish, bluish, and depending on your ethnic background, it can go even into dark brown or blackish discoloration. The soft tissue under the eyes is called Suborbicularis oculi, and the under eyes are made of collagen, of elastin, and even some body fat. So when we are young, and healthy, all this skin under the eyes is evenly toned, tight and firm. There's no problem here, but as we age and experience more stresses, right? I want to say that as well, such as lack of sleep, or you missing key nutrients in your diet, as well as maybe dehydration and so on, we do see changes appearing under the eyes. Normal fat that helps support the eye sometimes sort of drops or moves in the lower eyelids, and which causes then the lid to appear puffy. Additionally, we maybe see a fluid accumulation. So in this case, if you see more of fluid accumulation, check your kidneys. Right? Maybe there is a sort of imbalance in the fluid system within your body, as well as your thyroid. Maybe you're under-functioning or over-functioning thyroid, particular hyperthyroidism. There's more of a puffiness going on. So what are the symptoms? I would say mild swelling, right? Saggy or loose skin. There can be redness. And it can be even go into itching and pain. And I really want to say in this video, I'm not coming from a place where I say, oh, get your 2-minute making your baggy eyes invisible cream, which are all out there, they maybe help you when you go to an engagement and you want to look good. In this video, I want to give you tips how to heal from within and not just use a band-aid situation. So your doctor will want to rule out, of course, other possible causes. In this case, I was mentioning your kidneys or your thyroids, but the overall causes are usually aging. And as we get older, we experience loss of volume in the facial area, including around the eyes. And this occurs when the body makes less collagen, which is a really a crucial protein. It's a structural protein we need, and elastin to keep the skin firm. So you get the idea already. Maybe you want to supplement and upgrade your supplement regime with a great collagen supplement, or you want to drink bone broth on a daily basis. So as our skin thins and gets sort of loses volume as we age, we do see more bags under the eyes. You also can maybe do some yoga exercises, facial yoga exercises, or use a face roller to really boost up this movement of your facial muscles and also the bagginess under your eyes. Not enough or not getting enough sleep is a major factor here as well. Don't lie on your stomach, although it's my favorite position, because the gravity sort of pushes the fluid more into the area under your eyes. Dehydration, big time. Drink as much water as you like, although don't overdo it, right, in a way, but you get the idea. Definitely stop alcohol, reduce your caffeine intake, even diuretics, they all cause dehydration. So make sure that your whole external fluid intake as well as your excretion of your fluids are working very well. I mentioned if you are sensitive to certain soaps and serums and creams, that can even aggravate the bagginess under your eyes, definitely the redness. I want to say, look at your liver maybe, right? Because the eyes and the vision and everything around the eyes is also related to the liver. Kidney symptoms I mentioned, sun damage, of course, right? I mean, we're still here in the Northern Hemisphere. Enjoy the summertime. So, wear a sunscreen and a sun protection. If you suffer from seasonal allergies, of course, baggy eyes comes with that, and that maybe can aggravate it. Removing your makeup by the end of the day is very important because it just aggravates your sensitivity around your eyes. Being overly stressed, I think, we make big line underneath. Poor circulation, so if you have a sedentary job, really go out, exercise your body, make sure that the fluids hit the area of your face and your brain and your head as well. Genetics, I would say, according to your ethnic background, which I mentioned already, there can be a susceptibility here, as well as a poor diet. But we will go with that in more detail. So the eyes strongly underscored by dark rings are generally, in today's time, a sign of fatigue, often caused by an allergy, resulting in turn from maybe a dependency on a product, but also don't forget anemia. Right? It's like that can really cause these dark circles as well, which is a lack of iron. And here I want to say the liver comes to mind because the liver is sort of like responsible for storing iron in your body. So if your liver is affected, your iron distribution in your body will be affected here as well, and your dark circles. Usually in my videos, I make a whole thing about the food for thought and the metaphysical meaning. In this video, I want to just keep it very short here on that aspect because we don't know the cause. And I really feel when you have dark circles under your eyes, of course your life is stressed maybe, but go a little bit deeper. Maybe something is limiting you in your life. Maybe your life is dull, right? And you lost the spark of life. You maybe feel watched, right? You maybe feel threatened even, and you don't know how to get out of it, and it causes you a lot of stress. I'm not saying it is directly related to your dark circles, but there may be some kind of story behind your physical symptomatology which causes you to have these symptoms. So a positive affirmation in general would be to be more independent, and that the fact that happiness must depend only on me or you, and not just necessarily on others. Or if they say, hey, you're great, it's a plus rather than a condition of your well-being. It's just a little thought I want to share with you here. If you're interested in a health consultation, either for yourself and your children, contact me at Medica Nova at health@medicanova.net. Medica Nova is my practice for integrated and educational medicine. We offer a unique blend of natural and cutting-edge therapeutic tools from homeopathy, iridology, sclerology, systemic herbology, advanced biofeedback, and health and wellness coaching, and so much more. Book your appointment today. Let's go into the natural treatment protocol. Since aging typically causes the dehydration of the skin due to this lack of collagen, moisturizing your area around your eyes is really essential here, and really make sure you got the right products. The best skincare ingredients for brightening circles under the eyes, first of all, it's the sunscreen, way to help protect your sun damage. But I would bring in here vitamin C. It's an antioxidant, a defense against cellular damage. Retinol, which is wonderful as well. But be careful, because some of this over-the-counter and hyper-advertised serums right now, they contain a lot of retinol and can actually burn the skin. So you have actually damage to the area rather than an amelioration. But retinol does promote a cell turnover and helps increase the hyperpigmentation or the fine lines. Although I said stop your caffeine, some creams contain caffeine, which helps reduce the puffiness. Hyaluronic acid, I'm sure you heard about it. It's a hydrating ingredient and it helps to plump the skin. Vitamin B3, I think it's wonderful here, niacinamide, and which helps to brighten your skin tone. You also can maybe externally put some green tea bags on your eyes, maybe the cucumber treatment. As I said, some caffeine, will help externally. Glycerin, moisturizing your areas will help tremendously. But I would say a high antioxidant diet. It's like it doesn't matter how many serums you put on your face if you're not alive from the within, from inside. And your digestive system is the first entry point of your health. And your health is your wealth. So look at your plate, what you eat on a daily basis. Bring in more vibrant, colorful food. When you go shopping in your supermarket or in your health food store, look for colors, vibrancy, life force. That helps it too. As you age, I mentioned maybe use a face roller, because it promotes the lymphatic drainage and reduce the water retention in the skin that leads to the puffiness. I would say take it easy on the salt. Not so much, because of course it accumulates water, but also it's linked to high blood pressure. So we want to sort of eliminate that more as we age. Exercise, absolutely, right? Exercise promotes a more youthful skin. You feel more endorphins inside you, and it's just, life is more easier when you move your body. And as you age, it doesn't have to be a marathon. I personally love Qigong. I love Shaolin practices. Yes, it's a martial art, but you can do it for health reasons, right? You don't have to fly around the rooftops here. It's all in moderation. Sleep position, I mentioned, don't sleep on the stomach. Maybe have a pillow which elevates your head a little bit, stopping the fluid buildup so much. So you can play with that. If you have allergies, maybe use a neti pot. Maybe heard about that. You can get it anywhere, online as well as in your health food store. It's basically a plastic container which looks like a little teapot, and you put sachets of salt in it with maybe lukewarm water, and then you simply tip your head a little bit and pour in one nostril the salt water, and it comes out the other side. It's maybe uncomfortable in the beginning, but it helps to clear your sinuses, which may be a cause for your baggy eyes. I mentioned eliminate everything toxic within your body, and that means alcohol, excessive alcohol, right? Life should be moderation. You can have some sins, but smoking, for example, definitely is one of those where it leads to the baggy eyes and also to your premature aging, as well as also heart diseases in general. Try cold compresses when you feel like it's really getting too much on that day. Cucumbers I love very much, so because it cools the area and it reduces the puffiness quite quickly. You also maybe have a chilled spoon, a teaspoon on it. You have seen that maybe, and that helps too. Tea bags, as I mentioned, green tea, wonderful. These are all kitchen pharmacy, but it really helps. As I mentioned, get more collagen into your diet. I think this is, from the supplement point, the main area here I want to address. Collagen is found in your muscles, in your bones, in your skin, as well as in your tendons. It gives your skin strength, elasticity, and helps reduce dead skin cells. And our body's collagen production naturally begins to slow down as we age. Increasing collagen levels can help your skin look firmer, tighter. You feel it also inside your body. There is something of a stamina coming through with extra adding collagen to your diet. Increase the smoothness in general, within as well as without. Your skin cells renew easier and repair quite easily. As I said, if you don't want the supplement, try drinking a bone broth, naturally bone broth, on a daily basis. But I personally add a collagen protein powder with different kinds of and types of collagen, which makes my life easier. I found a really nice external recipe from Dr. Axe, which I like to share here. It's made from essential oils. So you get 1/2 ounce of rosehip seed oil, 1/2 ounce of pure aloe vera gel, which cools the area so well. I love that. 10 drops of lavender essential oil and 5 drops of lemon essential oil. It's a wonderful recipe here. So you get a glass spray bottle, combine all ingredients and shake it well. And before bedtime, gently sort of cleanse your face, remove the makeup if you're a woman. Spray the solution on and let it dry for a while and let it sink in during the night. I think it's a wonderful area, a recipe. I love the rosehip. Of course, I love the pure aloe vera gel because it reduces, as I said, the swelling. Lavender, it helps you to sleep better as well, and the lemon essential oil is just sort of invigorating in a way, but in a good way. It's like it not keeps you up all night. It's just sort of calming, invigorating, if you get my drift here. So yeah, I can highly recommend that. If you want to explore more about yourself, your wellness vision, what motivates you, and how to apply your strengths in achieving the very best of you, contact Medica Nova Wellness Coaching at health@medicanova.net for your 3 months coaching program. I am coaching you to be well. So let's talk a little bit about deeper aspects. So far, we talked about lifestyle changes, supplements, adding collagen, but I want to jazz up this treatment plan even better so you have lasting results. And here you want to go for homeopathic remedies. Homeopathic remedies are natural. You can order them online, get them in your health food store. You not necessarily have to approach your doctor here, but of course, always check up with your healthcare practitioner. And if you have any questions, contact health@medicanova.net and schedule your appointment. As already mentioned, there are no clear cuts here with baggy eyes or dark circles and why we have them. But there are various factors which we can address in a very individualistic way. Homeopathic remedies, especially for dark circles, can work wonders here. But the time it takes to do away with the dark circles also depends on the severity or how long you had them, the genetic factors, right, your lifestyle factors. So don't expect a magic cure, but here we can do a lot. Because what else do you have? What else solutions do you have out there? Nothing, right? Except buying these over-the-counter serums just to make you look good for the next 2 minutes. So for more guidance and to schedule your appointment, I really suggest contact health@medicanova.net at health@medicanova. Here I can give you more individualized advice, but for a dosage plan, let's say for adults only, I would get the potency 30C, which is the number behind the name of the homeopathic remedies. Take it 3 times a day for 10 to 14 days and see, right, if that made a difference. We already addressed that there can be different causes, right? There can be the aging process, there can be the stress, there can be the anemia. So I want to give sort of really nice homeopathic remedies which address the major key points. And the idea is that you really examine yourself and see what is my strongest keynote in my situation. And then you match it with the keynote of the homeopathic remedies. And that's why you can see more success rather than sort of not knowing how to deal with this homeopathic remedies. Really bring it down to the details here. We have a remedy called phosphoric acid. And that's a fantastic remedy for dark circles caused by fatigue. And here we see these bluish rings under the eyes. The person who needs phosphoric acid is very weak on the mental level as well as on the physical level, to the point that they often feel like, oh my God, my head is just, I can't even lift up my head, right? It's not just a little exhaustion, it's this depletion of life that, any joy or anything which maybe would boost you up doesn't even touch you anymore, right? This kind of, on all levels, the person is absolutely drained. The face of such a person appears pale and the eyes are surrounded, as I said, with these bluish rings. Extreme tiredness, feeling fatigued. Weakness arising also out of sexual excess. And that can be a causative factor. History of mental grief. Phosphoric acid is a strong remedy indicated for deep acting or long-standing grief, and then causes you to have these facial expressions. So the person shows a marked weariness, exhaustion from mental as well as physical aspects, or both. Fantastic remedy here. I would say phosphoric acid, 30C, 3 times a day. Try it out for 10 days. We talked about dark circle caused by anemia. Now we have a physical symptomatology, a physical cause, meaning we have lack of iron. As I said, look at your liver here. This is important. It's also, if you have lack of iron, it's a consequence to a lack of blood in the body maybe, but also lack of oxygen, right? It's like your whole breathing apparatus in the terms of oxygenation is decreased here. The face appears pale, anemic conditions. We see even veins under the eyes that stand out quite strongly with this bluish appearance. The remedy is ferrometallicum. Ferrometallicum 30C, 1 tablet 3 times a day. I think it will help to sort of just lighten this whole discoloration under your eyes. I know in this video I talk more about adults, but I want to mention here children too, because we do see dark circles among children as well. And here the remedy is often Sina 30. Now, the majority of children needing this remedy, they show a marked irritability in nature. They're very cross and they're very obstinate. And that can be also related to worms. It's like not just a diet issue, but worms, and look out for that. They desire various kinds of things and will not rest and let others rest till their demands are met. This marked irritability and obstinacy reaches the utmost levels along with the appearance of the dark circles. As I said, look for worm infestation. In children with worms, weakness and anemic conditions are very common. They go hand in hand, and such children remain quite weak in spite of having a healthy appetite. Why? Because the food which they eat are just going straight to the worms. I mean, we have to be blunt here just to understand the causes. So the weakness is also reflected in the face with this pale appearance and the dark circle. Sina 30C would be a good remedy here. Again, the dosage plan, depending on the age, I would say 2 to 3 times a day, maybe for a week only, not 10 days or 2 weeks. And of course, always check with your healthcare practitioner. We talked about stress, and I would say this would be one of the top remedies for me. It would be Kali phosphoricum or phosphorica 30C. It's a fantastic remedy indicated for dark circles caused by excessive stress. Now, the person needing Kali phos is constantly in a worried state, maybe depressed, and therefore we get this appearance of the dark circles. It's just life is exhausting, right? And it maybe causes you also, because that stress, not to sleep, lack of sleep. Here I suggest actually more the biochemic homeopathic tissue or cell salt form. Here in the US, the manufacturer is Highlands. In the UK, I think it's New Era. I would say 4 tablets, 3 to 5 times a day, for a week. It's a pick-me-up remedy, which helps you just to feel more energized during stressful times. But it's a great remedy for dark circles caused by stress. I personally, when I get these baggy eyes, I like a remedy Kali carbonicum. So it's not Kali phosphoricum or phosphorica, but Kali carbonicum. I take a 200C and then the next day the bags are basically gone. It's just a constitutional situation in my personal health history, but Kali's, the sort of group of homeopathic remedies from the Kali group are very, very effective. We have other homeopathic remedies for baggy eyes or dark circles, Berberis vulgaris, and here the remedy is very much related to kidney affinity. So here we see often a sunken face, a pale tint in the face, and but there can be sort of bubbling sensations around the kidneys, even violent or sticking bladder infections. So Berberis vulgaris would be good if there's a kidney affinity here. We have another remedy called acetic acid. Often there's a wax-like coating on the face or surrounding the bluish circles in the face. Again, we see a lot of, the patient has a lot of anemia, maybe a weakness, loss of appetite, and so on. Lycopodium is another remedy we use. Here we see a lot of gastric ailments. Often we see, because lycopodium is related to the liver, mentioned in the beginning of this video, I mentioned the link to the liver. We see a bit yellowish, grayish, blue circles. It's also a lot of, it's indicated for a lot of flatulence, burping, distension after eating, linked to the gallbladder maybe. Another remedy, Natrum carbonicum, is a great remedy. When you see these blue rings, again, digestive systems indicated. Phosphorus, of course, is another remedy. Sepia in women, where we see a lot of hormonal imbalances. So you get the idea, right? We want to not just treat the dark circles or the baggy eyes. We want to treat the whole person, the whole constitution. We want to look at the mental, emotional part, your lifestyle, just the way you, walk around in life and relate to life. We want to treat everything, and then we see really beautiful, successful, lasting results here. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some insights about more natural solutions. If you have any questions, contact me at health@medicanova.net. Have a look at my website, medicanova.net, at the online academy, where you can purchase comprehensive certified home study online courses. They're usually 8 or 16 weeks long. You can purchase them throughout the year, study in the comfort of your home. But once you start the course, I will be with you step by step. I will provide everything from Zoom meetings to study text PDF files to audios to the entire material, so your whole study experience becomes a really enjoyable process. No matter where you are, if you bring prerequisites or not, I adapt my guidance to your standard. Otherwise, have a look also at the wellness packages. Medica Nova offers I would say the best on the market right now, Cellular Detox system. It's a whole body detoxification system. You find that on the website as well. So till next time, much love. Take care.